Hi, I'm Shane with the Drum Center of Portsmouth in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. We are on the web at drumcenternh.com. Today we are talking about the Rogers Dynasonic snare drum. This is a reissue, a rebirth of sorts for the Rogers Drum Company, and they have done an incredibly faithful reproduction of the original Dyna-Sonic snare drums. Now, in the past 20 years that I've been in this business, the wooden Dyna-Sonic is one of those holy grail type snare drums. They go for an incredibly high sum, and they're very hard to find. People just sort of clamor over these. Why? Well, the truth is, they didn't sell as many of them back then. People were buying the metal version of the drum. So the wood ones were much more rare, and of course, as a result, more valuable as time went on. Rogers is one of the greatest drum companies in our history. The quality of their drums was best in class at its time. It was just amazing. They hold so many different patents, one of them being the Dyna-Sonic snare system. The theory behind the Dyna-Sonic snare system is that when you have snare wires being tightened against the bottom head, it can choke the drum. And I see that all the time with people that say, my snare drum doesn't sound good. And oftentimes I'll hit it and I'll notice that the snare wires are just choking the drum. They're so tight, way more tight than they should be. This system allows the wires to float freely along that bottom head and provide minimal overring and maximum sensitivity. And it does that. Now, the problem is, back then, a lot of the drummers didn't understand that, and they were deconstructing the whole system. So I never really got a chance to really appreciate it because all the Dyna-Sonic snare drums I was working with had missing parts. And they sounded okay, but they didn't sound as good as the Ludwig Superphonics did. So when this was relaunched, I can't tell you that I was over the moon excited about it, because in my mind, I was asking, well, where is the new technology? Where are the new sounds? This just seems opportunistic. And I just sort of held that opinion for a while, and then I played one. And then I realized why everybody wanted to have these come back. It's not groundbreaking in terms of new technology. It's just that something that was so magical and so well done has been gone for a really long time. And now it's back. So you could be the judge when you hear them. But the one thing I can tell you, playing a 6.5 by 14 wooden Dyna-Sonic is an incredible experience. I played it this weekend, showing it to a customer, and I just could not believe the response coming off of these. So they're really, really special. The internal muffler is back, which is really great because I think that's just something that our manufacturers need to open up to a little bit. The muffling system it's great because it's hard to put moon gel or zero rings on. I would just like to turn the knob and put a little bit of resistance against the head if I want to. The most impressive part about these Dyna-Sonic snare drums is that these parts are exactly the same as the old ones. So if you have an old Rogers snare drum and you need new parts, you can buy these replacement parts and they will fit. They're not similar to, they're exactly the same. It is really amazing. Now the drum shell on this one is a maple poplar construction. The inside of the shell is finished. They do the 1.6 triple flange tubes on here, and there are some bread and butter lug models, the original bread and butter ones that were always cracking. Well, that's not going to happen now, and they're also offering beaver tail lugs for the more modern ones. But the clock face throw, it's just true to form to the original. They just did such a great job on these, and I'm so excited to be a part of this. They're just incredible drums, incredible history with this company, and I'm really excited to see what the future looks like for them. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you need help narrowing down which color or size you want with the wooden Dyna-Sonic, or any drum or cymbal, feel free to give us a call. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can get notified when we post new content like this.